What is up, YouTube? In this video I want to do a vlog style men's fashion guide video for you with my outfit of the day for early to mid to late fall. It's more early / mid fall, and this outfit is a simple Gap multicolored navy plaid shirt, Banana Republic white t-shirt, Gap athletic stretch light blue jeans, and then as for the shoes I have Penguin what do you call these? Penguin chukka boots. So I kind of want to break down some elements of style that are subtle, fundamental, but overlooked by most people, most men, when it comes to fashion. Like I used to be, many men only style themselves based off their own preferences. They'll go to a store, whatever looks nice to them, they'll pick out and use. The problem with this is when they look in the mirror, when they put it on, or maybe months afterwards, they look kind of bad. They don't seem that fashionable and they're not sure why. And it's devastating because sometimes these men will spend so much money on clothes. I spent hundreds of dollars on graphic t-shirts and random crappy clothes throughout the years, and I just didn't know anything about fashion. So what exactly am I doing with this outfit that is subtle, unnoticed, and yet deceptively more effective? The first thing is brand and the reputation that comes with the brand. So what I mean by that is that I specifically mention the names of these brands because they are reliable and trustworthy. It's not always about buying the expensive brands. It's being familiar with which brands are known to be trustworthy and reliable and effective when it comes to comfort, quality of the fabric, the fit, and the pricing. So you may want a different brand depending on which one you're going for. For my outfit, I was looking for something that was comfortable, moderately high quality so it will last a while, but also budget friendly, and most importantly, it had to fit very well based off my body shape. The last one is probably the most important because you want to look for something that really fits your body right, because that's really the key of good fashion. Most people choose to have good fashion, consciously or unconsciously, because they want to accentuate the parts of the body that are most attractive. And essentially, a huge part of fashion is to basically look more attractive. And the way certain clothes will taper or fit your body may accentuate broad shoulders and a V-neck shape in the right proportions and ratio to get a girl to be attracted to you, or it can completely throw it off. And not understanding this is usually the huge issue when it comes to fashion mistakes. That's why when you buy a really baggy t-shirt, which I used to love buying, it would not look attractive because it's not showing off the V-taper. If anything, it's making your stomach look bigger than it is by how puffy it is. So there's subtle things about fashion in that sense, such as if you're wearing gym shorts, do the bottom of the gym shorts billow out really long like basketball shorts? Well, if it does, it makes you look really big and like a clown rather than a V-taper with strong broad shoulders, which is essentially, if you look at scientific studies, the top thing women look for when it comes to attractiveness. Do you have that V-taper? Do you not? So it's really important because fashion can make or break how you look. If you just dress well, you can actually look pretty decent even if you don't have muscular shoulders or upper arms to really bring across that V-taper. It's more about dressing to your shape. If you know how to have a good fit and make sure that it fits your body, you will just look so much better. It'll be it'll show off your what body parts you do have a lot more. And then when you throw in colors and all that other stuff, it really takes it to another level, because colors and the right choice of colors can really accentuate and make you more attractive. So that gets us to the next thing that is deceptively simple but overlooked when it comes to fashion, and that is, as I mentioned, colors and matching. Now there's plenty of YouTube videos on this, but this is the crash course for people who are busy and just want it straight off the cuff. So with this outfit, you'll notice I chose very toned down colors. So there's no rainbow colors or crazy contrasting colors. I don't look like a clown. And that's very intentional. You see, you want to choose colors like navy blue and white and black and brown. And the reason is because these colors are by far a lot more transferable and interchangeable versus other colors such as orange or green or something crazy like that, purple. Therefore, if you put this on with anything else in your wardrobe, it will naturally match and make you look good. However, with more dangerous colors like purple or orange or red or green, especially when one garment has multiple random colors thrown in there, like a checkered collared shirt with blue, pink, orange, and red, that can really mismatch with anything else in your wardrobe. With my wardrobe, it's incredibly simple and transferable because it's simply just white, three variations, not even three, maybe two variations of navy blue that are very similar, light blue jeans and brownish shoes. It just naturally matches and meshes together. And therefore you can literally mix and match thousands of variations of an outfit with just, a handful of different garments, because they all match interchangeably. So that's a very effective point that I learned. Now the final crash course lesson I kind of want to touch on are just in terms of subtle color choices. Now, when you choose specific colors, first off, make sure you choose a good brand. So if you're looking for something that's more budget friendly, but still something that fits your body well, you want to go for something like the Gap. Pro tip, quick tip, try and size down by 1. So if you are a 32 for a jacket or suit, do a 31. For a pair of jeans, same type of thing. And what this does is it will probably fit better on you because you've been overestimating how well you look. It may be too baggy, it may be too loose, versus if you just try something a little bit tighter, not exceptionally tight like a pair of skinny jeans, it can make a huge difference to your overall wardrobe. Now, back to the brands, it really all depends on what you are after. So if you're mainly focused on something that is budget friendly but still fits well, has decent quality, then you want to go to the Gaps of the world. You want to go to the JCPenney's and Macy's. Now if you want something that is really trendy but dirt cheap but also horrible quality and will probably break and tear within a short amount of time, then your go-to would be H&M, of course. Now if you want something that's a bit more than moderate amount higher end, which means higher quality but also higher price, but it will last longer, it'll probably fit better, and there's a few subtle bells and whistles that may be even better. Maybe the stitching is better, maybe it'll fit better on you, then Banana Republic should be your option, or J. Crew. And those are really the staples that you can find anywhere. You just need to stick to these and you will be good to go. let me give you an example. This Banana Republic t-shirt I have on, yes, it costs a bit more than the $5 or $3 shirts you can get at H&M or JCPenney. However, this shirt is incredibly more comfortable because it is Pima performance cotton, so it's a lot more cleaner, higher quality. It radiates better. People notice something's better with this, but they can't put their hands on it because they don't understand fashion. But they'll recognize it. They'll notice that something's a bit higher end with this fabric, with the fit. The stitching is better, so it fits my underarms, my armpits, over my shoulders better, so I have more mobility, and when I stretch or do weird postures, it still fits my body. When you have a weaker or cheaper fabric or t-shirt, it will wear on your body weird and people will see it, and when you hold your hands up or you stretch, it may look a bit awkward. Maybe the stitching will be off a bit so that when you hold your hands up, it'll flare out and look less attractive. So again, I don't claim to be a fashion expert, but again, a real quick crash course after watching hundreds of fashion videos and reading hundreds of fashion articles. I really think that, you know, it may benefit you if I distill this knowledge down for people who don't want to go through the same crap. And then a final tip, and if you do this, I think you will become better than 99% of people with fashion. I was talking about more subtle color coordination. Now check out these jeans again and these shoes. Outside of just buying jeans and shoes, it's important to buy staples. So there are certain staples that you really want to consider when you want to upgrade your fashion. These are things that most men, myself included, up until recently did not have, and yet they are incredibly useful, versatile, and applicable to make you fashionable no matter where or who you are. And in my case with this outfit, they are light blue jeans that fit well, that aren't too long, aren't too short, fit the waist well, the thighs, and so forth well, and chukka boots. Now, here's the thing. Here's the subtle difference about these that makes it important. It's about the color and the actual staple product. So in this case, you might just be like, oh, I'll just buy jeans. Any type of jeans works. I'm talking about specifically light blue jeans. So there's three main types of colors of jeans that you really want to consider having, because they are transferable and versatile and useful. So don't just buy jeans. Start with a nice dark blue jean because they're the most versatile. Then translate to light blue because it adds a little extra flair to an outfit. They're more casual based. And then the final color would be a black pair of jeans. All very versatile, but the most versatile would be dark blue. Now, as far as the chukka boots go, you always want to have a nice, good pair of boots in your closet. Now, if you don't like the chukka boots, which are the ones I have on where they kind of lace up in the front, the other option I recommend are Chelsea boots. So those are really the two main types of boots that you should really consider putting into your wardrobe. And if you just incorporate these elements, just by having a few minor, minimal outfits, maybe like comprising of a total of maybe 5 to 10 garments of clothing, if even, you will have a stellar outfit combination and wardrobe that beats out 90% of men. Because if you look around, guess what most men are wearing, even until their 50s, 60s? It's usually just some oversized t-shirt, some really old pair of jeans that don't fit well and are bad quality, and finally, you guessed it, the Asics running shoes the Adidas running shoes that are really broken and don't look so good. So if you can put all these into a wardrobe, I think it will really pay off in the long run, and it will really help you. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like the video. I'll see you in the next video. But as a PS, I just want to say, make sure that when you're doing this, have all these outfits and just keep it to a good set of brands too. I don't think I stressed brands enough. Those brands I mentioned, I think if you stick to those as your core foundation, the Banana Republics, JCPenney, Macy's, and J. Crew, the Gap, it will truly flesh out the whole wardrobe. Maybe H&M if you really want to go to. That will truly flesh out your entire wardrobe from the time you're 20 to 30s to 40s. It will still be versatile enough, and especially focus on the Banana Republics and J. Crews as you get up there in age, and you want to focus more on quality clothing that does not deter or depreciate and fits well and lasts a long time. So I'm starting to ramble. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped. Peace.